Boston, TD Garden, Game 6. The stage was set. The Miami Heat were down 3-2. One more loss, and the season would end. One more loss, and the critics would have a field day. But this wasn't just about elimination. This was about legacy. And the weight of that legacy rested on one man: LeBron James. For years, critics had doubted him. They said he disappeared in big moments. They said he wasn't clutch. They said he didn't have that killer instinct. The 2011 finals loss still haunted him. The headlines were relentless. The questions didn't stop. And now, Boston, with its veteran team, stood in his way. Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Rajon Rondo. They believed this was their moment. A chance to eliminate Miami on their home court, but they didn't account for what greatness looks like under pressure. In the opening tip, something was different. LeBron wasn't smiling. He wasn't joking with teammates. He wasn't celebrating. He was focused, locked in, every movement calculated. Pull-up jumper, drive to the rim, mid-range, fade away. Every possession, a statement. Every point, a declaration. Boston tried to respond. They hit tough shots. They fought every inch. They tried to impose their will. But LeBron wasn't reacting. He was controlling the game. By halftime, he had already scored 30 points on the road in an elimination game. The crowd that once roared now sat in stunned silence. The energy had shifted. The weight of the moment was on Boston, not Miami. Every time the Celtics attempted a run, LeBron had an answer. A three-pointer, a drive-and layup through contact, fadeaway jumper over defenders. No emotion, no anger, just pure, controlled dominance. The frustration on Boston's faces was evident. Kevin Garnett yelling, Paul Pierce shaking his head, Rondo gesturing frantically. Nothing worked. LeBron was in a different zone. Fourth quarter, 5 minutes left. The pressure could have broken any player. But LeBron, he was calm, almost serene. He wasn't playing to survive, he was playing to conquer. Then came the exclamation point. A powerful drive to the rim. Contact. Finish. The crowd frozen in disbelief. By the end of the night, his stat line was staggering. 45 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists. One of the greatest elimination performances in NBA history. And he did it on the road. No chest pounding, no screaming, just a calm, collected walk to the bench. 2 nights later, Miami closed out Game 7 and went on to win the NBA championship. But the story of Game 6 in Boston. That was the moment LeBron James truly announced himself as a clutch performer. It wasn't just a win. It wasn't just points, rebounds. It was a transformation. Game 6 silenced the critics. It silenced the doubts. It rewrote what it meant to be LeBron James. Great players have talent. Legends have moments, icons. They have games that define their careers forever. Game 6 in Boston was LeBron's defining moment. This is Clutch Time Stories, where pressure creates legends. Subscribe for more epic NBA moments.